Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Aluminum Screen. I am Emmett, as always, joined by the lovely Brandon. Today we have some fun stuff to talk about. We did miss last week's episode, so apologies there. It never uploaded, and we didn't realize until right now. So that'll 28 years later, Bone Temple episodes.
Ago.
It's up now. By the time this is up, it was uploaded yesterday. So apologies for that. But yeah, we've got some fun stuff to talk about. We did not get to the theater for Mercy, unfortunately. So we have some news. Unfortunately, we have a lot of new stuff. Ton of trailers came out. We've got the Oscar nominations, of course. So a lot of fun stuff. But before we get into that, Brandon, how was your week? What did you watch? What did you do?
It's a pretty good week. Obviously, snowstorm this weekend, so I wasn't able to get out to see Mercy in IMAX 3D. Like everyone else, I'm sure. That's why the box office was so bad.
One reason.
We'll be there next week, though. It's like Morbius all over again. We were busy. Now we'll do it. I do want to try and get to Mercy, though, because it looks like so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm fascinated.
It looks better than a lot of the, this is just boring and bad.
Yeah.
Which is the worst kind of movie. But got a couple watches in. I've fallen behind on pace. I've only seen 25 movies on the year now.
We're recording this on the 27th, by the way.
Yeah. So I'm 2 days behind. I feel like an absolute fraud. But yeah, I mean, I watched some stinkers here finally for the first time this year. It was like all bangers all the time, except for Primate last week, which was rough. Watched The Rip, new Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and like a million other famous actors.
Sasha Kaye?
Sasha Kaye, Steven Yeun, who we'll talk about in a bit with some Invincible news. Kyle Chandler of Lanterns and Game Night. Got it in early this week.
That's real early.
And then continued Wick Wednesdays with John Wick Chapter 2. And I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I like Chapter 2 more than the first one.
I don't think it's that hot of a take. I think I like the first.
Okay.
2 is probably my least favorite, but I don't think it's at all like a hot take to... Do you like it a lot more? Like, do you think it's significant, or is it like, oh, they're,
I think it's like solidly. I mean, I think they're like both around similar level. Just personally, I enjoyed the story of the second one more.
There.
Than like John Wick being like, they killed my dog. I've got to kill all of them now.
It's
like, well, he had the dog for like a day, so
yeah. Is 2 the one with the Looney Tunes ass shootout with the? I mean, they all have like a Looney Tunes ass,
with
but with
Common,
the
where he's like hiding it. Yeah. But like, also the movie opens with like the sick action sequence tying up a loose end from 1, where he's finally getting his car back from the first one. Oh yes, because he never gets it back in the first one, and then the second one it opens with him getting it back, and that the action choreography in that sequence was awesome. And then also, like, the ending. Spoiler for John Wick Chapter 2, almost 10 years later. But the ending, when he, like, kills the guy on the hotel grounds, I was like, he's not going to do it. And then he shot him. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm very excited to get to Chapter 3.
Oh,
Parabellum.
yeah. 3 and 4, I think, are, like, the best. I think 4 is the best, but I think 3 is the second best. So it just
keeps getting up and up.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait for Chapter 3.
Hell yeah!
I get it now. I get why there's so many Wickheads.
Hell yeah!
Walking around.
It's sick. It's so sick.
And then this is gonna be a big disagreement here. I watched and hated The Housemaid.
Oh yeah, you really. I think I gave it a 3.5. I think I had a good time.
Yeah, I didn't. I wish I did. I had a good time when Sydney Sweeney wasn't on screen doing whatever she was doing.
Yeah, she's definitely not good in it.
It was like a flashback sequence with Amanda Seyfried and Brandon Sklenar. I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. Like, it was just like, it just made the gap in like screen presence like so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, Amanda Seyfried is like fun to watch in this, and Sydney Sweeney is like about as fun to watch as like paint drying, basically. Like, it's so nothing.
Did you enjoy all the twists and turns?
Um,
You see him coming?
yeah,
I
kind
didn't.
of. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's obviously not a good guy. The way that they're like, wow, he's so perfect. He's such an angel. I was like, okay. And then like instantly, I'm like, oh, so she was Sydney Sweeney before Sydney Sweeney? Is that? And then it was. So the twist. I mean, not that like seeing a twist coming doesn't like make it bad. I think what made it bad to me was Sydney Sweeney just doing
Yeah.
nothing in it.
Yeah. No, she's pretty brutal in it. It's not even like remotely.
Yeah.
And she's
But
being
I thought that
normal in real life right now.
Yeah,
Housemaid
very
made,
normal.
I think, what is it, 400 million dollars?
I think it was like a too much money. I think is what they're saying.
I think it's her highest grossing movie now. I think it outgrossed anyone
Yeah.
but you. Made a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, yeah,
220 million.
yeah. Who knew making a bestseller into a movie would make money when you don't put it right to Netflix?
What a concept.
Yeah. Also, maybe we can get into this a little bit. I know that you said you saw Housemaid, and that made you finally get on board with the Brendan Sklenar
Yeah.
propaganda as Batman.
Yeah. He's not my first choice. Maybe not even top like 3. But watching it, I was like, I could see it. I could see him being Batman. You had the opposite experience?
No, like when he was dressed up rich, I was like, okay, I can kind of see if they're doing like a Bruce Wayne like a look, kind of.
Yeah.
I will say it was kind of annoying where I was like, all right, I get it. This guy's jacked. He doesn't need to be wearing a tank top every other scene.
He was wearing a wife beater. It's a...
Oh, dude. Those clues were there all along. Yeah, I didn't have a great time with this, but it was fun to laugh at.
Yeah.
That's something.
Are you excited for The Housemaid too?
Yeah, so it kind of leaves off on a little bit of like a teaser, I guess, where she goes to a new house and the lady's like, my husband also sucks. Can you kill him too? So now is it going to be like she goes around from house to house killing husbands?
I think that's exactly what it's going to be.
Wow. I would be way more excited if it was Amanda Seyfried going around killing husbands.
Yeah,
But,
maybe they bring her back. Maybe? Probably not.
Gonna be Sydney Sweeney in a new supporting cast.
How many times can Sydney Sweeney's character get away with being there when the husband gets killed?
Right?
You know? How long does this
That's my
last?
first thought. I was like, okay, once you can get away with it, if it happens again,
And you got
you're gonna be
pretty...
like, okay, you're killing him.
Yeah, and you got pretty lucky the first time because the cop just kind of knew the guy sucked. Like, the next time, the odds are stacked against you.
What, are you going to get that cop every time? You have to stay in that town?
And she knows every abusive husband.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of incredible stuff, I've been trying to get into my DC bag a little bit recently. So I got Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. They had like the compact comic of it. So picked that up. Picked up Flash
rocks.
comic.
That rocks.
So I've got to get to reading that, but I watched the Justice League Doom, the animated movie.
Awesome.
What a banger.
Awesome.
And the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just like, wow, imagine if that was David Cornsweet and that's Robert Pattinson.
And that's
And
Grant
Green
Gustin.
Lantern is Jon Stewart in this one, and it's Aaron Pierre. And I'm like, and then I'm just chucking my fan cast in there. So I'm like, oh, that's Courtney Eaton Wonder Woman. And that's Mike Feist Wally West. Let's do it.
That would be awesome. It would be so awesome. No, the animated stuff, dude. They have a great library of really good stuff that does not get the attention it deserves.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, do some homework on the DC animated movies.
Hell yeah.
And everything. I want to watch Justice League Dark because I like Constantine and Zatanna. I think are cool, but it's just not. You just have to rent it, and it feels silly to pay $4 to rent a movie that's like 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit steep. But then the sequel to Justice League Dark is on HBO Max to stream.
It's so
Which
annoying.
I don't understand why all of them aren't there, because they own that. That's you guys. That's
Yeah.
you own it.
I think a lot of them. I think a lot of them just recently got taken off too, within like the last 2 weeks.
Damn. So I chose
So-
a bad time to get it. Speaking of bad time to get into stuff, I watched Good Time yesterday for the first time. This is before any news had broken about Good Time or any of the creatives behind Good Time. Just talking about the movie itself, I thought it was pretty good. I still like Uncut Gems more, but yeah, I guess let's move on from that.
I still have to watch that.
I mean, Robert Pattinson plays like one of the most evil guys ever.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, if you're curious about that, don't look that up. And then I watched No Country for Old Men.
Ooh.
I had it on Criterion, popped it in. What a banger.
Hell yeah. Never seen it.
So good.
I'm the worst.
Oh, it's so good. I had seen it like ages ago, so I didn't fully remember all of it. But, what a movie.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch a lot. I'm in a brutal spot watching.
It's good, man. Javier Bardem is so good in it. Tommy Lee Jones, whenever he's playing an older cop that's like, oh, I remember the good old days, I'm like, all right, this is the best guy that's ever been put together. He's so good. That's his niche. But yeah, that's about it for my watches.
Nice.
How's the past week been for you? Snowed in and
yeah. Past
week.
weeks.
Got to a ton of watches this week, or
not exactly, I'd say.
Okay.
Week I watched one movie on Sunday night, so kind of right before we record these normally, and it was my fourth watch of Sinners. Watched with my parents. One of the best movies ever, man. I mean, it's magic. Yeah, the first guy to talk about how great Sinners is. It's so good, and it's just so incredible. The Take Me Home sequence still brings me to tears, even when it's not in a theater, which I wasn't expecting. But I just think that whole movie's so beautiful, and we'll get to that a little later, but most Oscar-nominated movie of all time, which is wild.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to talk about that. And as far as other things, watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the new My Boys Dunk and Egg, finally out. Really enjoying that. I would die for Egg. Also nice to get some positive bald representation in the world, especially now with Lex Luthor just last year, all these, And outside of that, played a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as always. I did beat it the other day, though, which is pretty huge. And, God, just the best game ever. Genuinely. I mean, come on. It really is. And been playing Mario Galaxy as well. And, that's about it. That's all I got. Still watching the TV show Girls. On one of the last seasons, I think. I don't really know. That's a good one. That's about all I got. It's been a hectic week with not a lot of watches. Brutal.
Yeah. I mean, Sinners, though. What a watch.
I mean, it's just the best. God damn, dude. It's so good. It's the first time I've seen it since, like, June, maybe. So it had been a bit. And, God, it's just so good. It's so good. We'll get to all that stuff soon.
Yeah. Oh, we will get to it.
Oh, yeah. Should we get into the news?
Yeah, let's get into the news. And you've been playing Super Mario Galaxy in preparation for this movie that got a new trailer. And I think I'll just let you kind of cook on this one, because you seem to be pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I'm a little excited about it, for sure. Okay, I don't even know where to begin here. My boy. They got my boy, my absolute king. Yoshi's here. We knew he was going to be in it. But he looks great. he's not being voiced by any. I mean, he's being voiced by somebody, but he's just saying Yoshi, which I really appreciate. I was pretty worried about that. Although I would not be shocked if they do a bit at the end where he just starts talking English, kind of thing, and it's like Vin Diesel or something. But so excited that he's here. I like him and Toad having like a donkey Puss in Boots relationship where Toad's jealous there's a new guy. Love Yoshi just being like the third Mario brother. The three of them are just like lining up. Like, I love how the I never thought I'd say these words. Big fan of the characterization of Yoshi in this movie so far. I like everything about it. Yeah, the rest of the trailer. I mean, it's crazy because this is just like a Super Mario Odyssey trailer, but it's Galaxy. The first trailer is so Galaxy, and then this one is just not at all anything Galaxy. No Rosalina, no space, really. But then the poster drops, and it's like the most incredible Galaxy poster I've ever seen. So I'm curious to see what we're cooking here. The first movie is like 80 minutes long, barely. Like, it is so short. And this one is now stuffing in so much stuff into what is probably at max an hour and a half movie. And like, there's different planets from, or different worlds from Odyssey, all the Galaxy stuff, Rosalina, Yoshi, Birdo's here. It seems like they're doing the 8-bits, which is like the old enemies from Super Mario Bros. 2, I think, and it's like Birdo, Claw Grip, Wart, and Mauser, and others. But we've seen Mauser, Birdo, and Claw Grip in the trailer in Casino Delfino, which is from Super Mario Sunshine. So we're also hopping over to Sunshine. Oh. I know. So we're just all over the place. But I was really surprised to see Birdo there. We're doing Baby Mario and Luigi somehow. The Super HD T-Rex from Odyssey is even here, right next to Yoshi, which I love. Yoshi has a gun, which is really interesting.
What if the Super Mario Galaxy they're talking about is like they're traveling to different galaxies and it's like a multiverse story?
I would not. And that's why Baby Mario and Luigi
here's
are
Baby
there.
Mario, Baby Luigi. Here's
I didn't even
Mario
think of
Sunshine.
That. Yeah, no, that could honestly be, because I think what they're doing with the galaxies is, because like in Mario Galaxy, the galaxies are, like not really whole worlds, or like a couple platforms, or like a circle or whatever it may be. But I think they're just repurposing the Odyssey lands into the planets here, or not just Odyssey, just other places, and still doing some galaxy planets, because we saw the beach one and we saw the castle one in the poster, but the castle in Galaxy is like literally a castle on a sphere, and then in this poster there's like a city, there's cars, there's people, so they're really going off with these posters. And yeah man, I can't wait for this. I won't talk about it for too long. We know I could, but I'll
do we see Cranky Kong return, you think?
I don't even think we see Donkey Kong return. I think we're doing no Kongs.
Well, he's getting his own spin-off, right?
I think maybe, yeah. It hasn't been officially confirmed, but it's been more or less in the works for like years now from what we've heard. So I would not be shocked if post-credit scene. There was a recent thing that we're doing like a full thing. Like we're doing Donkey Kong movie, Peach is getting a movie, Luigi's getting a movie. Like we're just fully spinning this off. Okay, I'm here for it. We're getting Zelda.
I mean, a Luigi movie would be sick. Just a Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion, it would rock. And then, of course, we have Zelda next year. Yeah, literally, one of the greatest games they've ever made. And it's awesome, man. We're getting Pikmin eventually, I'm sure. We're doing more live-action Pokemon stuff eventually, I'm sure. This is awesome. This is all that matters now. I hope they do, like, a sneak peek of Zelda with the release of this. But I don't think it's super likely, because different studios, and Zelda's over a year out when this comes out. So, I don't know, but I'm just so excited.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that Donkey Kong spinoff is a ways away, because Seth Rogen's pretty busy at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
With the studio, and he's working on a new Muppet show.
Yeah.
That got its first trailer this week.
Hell yeah. Another thing that's just like, I mean, this is what it's all about.
What a week for you.
What a week for me. We talked about this. I think it was only announced like 4 months ago, like the first kind of rumblings of it. And this is the Muppet Show special. Not a show yet, but if it does well, it will be a full season. Produced by Seth Rogen, guest starring Sabrina Carpenter and Maya Rudolph. And Yeah, the trailer looks great. Kermit's voice, a lot of people aren't a fan of. I kind of get it. It's different, but there's so much here that I can't really get held up on that. The bits are great. The gags are great. It seems funny. Everyone needs to watch this. I'm urging everyone I know in real life to tell everyone that they know to watch this when it releases February 4th. What did you think about this? You're not super huge on the Muppets, right?
I'm not like I wouldn't call myself a Muppet guy. I enjoy some of the Muppets things, but I'm not like, oh my, like I didn't grow up watching the Muppet Show or anything. I just wasn't in my repertoire. But yeah, man, this will be fun. I'm down to bring the Muppet Show back. Why not?
Hell yeah!
I think Sabrina Carpenter is a good fit with the Muppets, though.
Totally, and she's been like teasing it too. Like she had Miss Piggy at the at her show, and like they've been doing some great bits throughout. And hey, Muppets Renaissance. Even if this doesn't do well, we're getting that Miss Piggy movie. Like this is hopefully the start of a new era of the Muppets.
Yeah. Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence teaming up to bring us the Miss Piggy movie.
Awesome!
What a trio!
So good.
What a trio!
The dream team, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I think the dream team might be the Masters of the Universe in this new fake-looking movie.
I want to hear you cook on this one. I'm excited to hear your thoughts here.
It just looks like sludge over top of it. It looks so bad. I did really enjoy the guy on Twitter that complained that they gave He-Man pronouns.
Such a funny bit. That's so good.
I mean, the guy's name is He-Man. But, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I think some of the CGI looks like fine in it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm like a Masters of the Universe guy.
Yeah.
But also, I'm just like, is this something that people were asking for? Like, this feels like the the executive or whatever was like, I was a kid and I liked this, so kids today will like this too. Which I don't know if it's true, but it does have Nicholas Galitzine from Bottom, so I will have to support, unfortunately.
He's great.
Despite the Skeletor of it all. But they kind of hide his face for the most part, so it might be pretty tough to tell it's him.
Yeah, I think that's what they're hoping for.
Smart. Yeah. Yeah, to avoid a Tron Ares situation.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like, Thor Ragnarok. It looks like Borderlands. It looks like something that we've seen 100 times. And it doesn't look great visually. There is like 2 shots in the trailer where I'm like, that actually looks sick when he gets the sword. And it's like, it is Thor Ragnarok when he gets the hammer. And it's, it's lit nice. But I thought that shot looked really great. And there's an action sequence with him and Skeletor. And I was like, this is kind of sick. This might... Like, I'm excited to see that aspect of it. But yeah, I mean, the idea of He-Man, but he's in, Chicago or Los Angeles, wherever he is, and he has to reconnect with, like, sure, man. Sure. Yeah. Why not? I guess that's what we're doing here.
It is just annoying that every single movie now is like, this normal guy, someone from the real world goes into the other world, or someone from the other world goes into the real world. And then they're like, now we can explain... like all the laws of the world, then we don't have to just like drop you in on the world and be like, you'll accept it. Like, totally. It's just like you don't trust the audience to be like, oh, like they're going to a Masters of the Universe movie, man. I'm sure that they can, handle a little bit of stupid like world building.
Yeah, give me some fun fantasy stuff. Give me a cool looking world, nice little adventure. Like, it just keeps happening over and over again for like 30 years now.
Like, just let a fantasy movie be fantasy. I don't get it.
It's especially these big out there adaptations is just so scared of really diving in and making it silly. But I feel like we finally got to a time where it's like okay for a movie to be silly and stupid. We've got we've got Cyclops wearing his X-Men suit. We can be silly again. We can be whimsical.
Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to the MCU to play Doctor Doom. Like, you don't need to explain anything beforehand.
Nothing matters.
It's all made up anyway. Who cares? Yeah, it's just annoying when it's a fantasy movie and they're like, well, we have to like ground the fantasy of it.
Exactly.
That's the point of the fantasy, man.
Exactly. Let me have fun. Let me be in a whimsical... It's
not meant to be like I don't want to watch a fantasy movie. In the first 30 minutes of it, I'm like, oh, this reminds me of my desk job where I
Yeah.
worked in Chicago. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell?
exactly. Oh my God, Sonic is in the real world office building. Like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. What about the whole fun part of it? Oh,
Put his ass in Green Forest Hills or whatever the hell and have him
hell
run
yeah,
around.
have him run around. I mean, I guess Mario did do a similar thing, but that is kind of Mario lore, depending on the lore you get. Like, he is from New
Uh,
York. He is a like.
sure, sure,
I'm
sure.
just yeah. It might be a little. Even the Minecraft movie. Now that I'm just thinking, like the Minecraft.
Yeah.
Although I guess in theory that should work. I think that kind of works as one. Like I don't think it works in that movie, but
It's easier for them to do it with a video game than it is an
yeah,
old like animated TV show though.
yeah,
Because it's
that
like a video
100%.
game. It's like, well, that's how you experience the video game.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah,
that's still kind of like a cop out, but
yeah. But I get
you're
it for that.
technically right.
Yeah,
So yeah, but with the this was a cartoon, man.
hundred
It's like you don't
percent.
need to be like in the real world, and then this guy turns into He-Man.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
what?
I will say I know like nothing about He-Man. If this is a thing that's happened in He-Man, maybe I'm wrong, but I can't imagine it's like real lore of the world of He-Man.
Yeah, that he worked in Chicago, and then I really doubt that that's how it starts. But I don't know. I'm not an expert, but we'll see. Who is responsible for this? Like who's directing it again?
Um. Oh man, that's a great question.
Let me find out.
Is it a Sony
So,
movie?
because I think it's somebody that I've like. It's Travis Knight. So I think he did
Oh,
Bumblebee
Bumblebee. Bumblebee's
and
pretty good.
Paranorman.
Transformers, another prime example of let's do this on Earth.
Yeah.
Except for the one movie they didn't do it on Earth, and then it made no money. So
Oh, Transformers One.
yeah. So what do I know? You know?
It's true. But also that's because it was like, I don't know, marketed weird, and also
Oh
I just
yeah,
don't know if people care about the Transformers that much anymore.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No, and it's
They had
tough
their
to.
moment with the old cartoon, and then they had a resurgence in the like 2010s
Yeah,
with the Michael Bay movies, and now it's like,
it's
all
tough
right,
to go from a thing that everyone or most people know as a big live action, like a adult, not adult, but like a big grittier live action thing to like an animated
yeah,
esque. Even though it's probably my favorite of the
kid show.
Transformers stuff, but yeah, it did start as a cartoon,
Really?
so
Yeah. Well, speaking of cartoons, we've got Invincible season 4 first look.
yeah. Oh,
Um, I'm excited for this one. Now this is a year, right? It's not been 2 years.
yeah, 1 year
Okay,
since
that's
last spring,
nice.
I think. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I mean, I don't. I think season 3 was good of Invincible.
Mm.
I think season 2 was a little bit more of a dip than season 3, maybe if
Oh,
I'm remembering correctly.
totally agree. And
But
they did a weird release.
yeah. So now, did we know the release of season 3 yet, or no?
This one's gonna be weekly. They're not doing the batches or whatever. They did that for season 2 and it
Thank
backfired
God.
horrifically. And then like before last season came out, they were like, "We're never doing that again," just straight up,
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
good.
Good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for Invincible. I like it. I haven't read it, so I don't know what's coming.
Yeah,
I know that there's another big Omni-Man clone guy. An
it's
even bigger, badder Omni-Man is coming
if you could
for
believe it.
the third time.
Yeah, this is gonna be. This is like, based on the trailer, it seems like this is where stuff really starts heating up. We're getting to like the war of it all. We've got Omni Man coming back, and like they're working together. I'm really excited. Tech Jacket gets a couple moments in this trailer, and Tech Jacket's my guy. I think he's the coolest guy. And he has a bit where the animation looks really good in his like big laser move, and I was like, oh, maybe we're cooking a little more here. The animation
Yeah.
looks solid, it's not anything revolutionary, obviously, but it seems solid, especially in those
Yeah.
sequences. And yeah, Dinosaurus, I think the guy's name is. He's going to be an interesting guy to see here. Really excited. And, you know, to kind of bridge these next couple together, this is going to be coming out at the same time as Maul, Shadowlord, and Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So it's going to be a really fun couple weeks there with all this stuff happening at once.
Yeah. I'm excited for Daredevil Season 2 as well. Big superhero time of the year there, I guess.
Yeah.
But now, what is Maul Shadow? Because I've heard about it, but I haven't seen anything about this at all.
Did you see the trailer? Not even a little?
No, I didn't see the trailer. I saw they announced somebody was in the cast.
Wagner Moura, I think.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. But yeah, this was announced, I think, last year at Star Wars Celebration. Didn't really do much for me just because I haven't been super into Star Wars. But seeing this trailer, I mean, it's the Clone Wars animation style, but like in the present day, it looks a lot. People have been comparing it to Arcane. I think it looks beautiful. Like visually, this got me so on board. I think there's some really cool stuff happening. I don't really know what it all means lore-wise. I think we're in between the end of the prequels and the start of the original trilogy before, like when Maul's setting up his stuff that we see in Solo with like Crimson Dawn and whatever that is, and the Empire's after him, and he kind of hates the Empire. He really hates the Jedi, but the Jedi are gone. And I saw, why can't I think of his name? Sam Witwer, I think his name is, who is voicing him. He compared Maul's kind of relationship with the Jedi Order at this point to the Joker after Batman dies, and I think that's such a fun kind of like he's lost and doesn't know what to do. Is he got what he wanted, but not in the way he wanted it at all. And I find it so interesting that it's going to be like this deep dive on him as a character and where he goes from here. And it looks stunning. Is really what does it for me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I think everything in this like big cityscape that they're in looks really nice, like all the backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool. Someone did a side by side of the Clone Wars, how the hair looked in the Clone Wars and how the hair looks in this, and it's like night and day. It like in the Clone Wars there was a big block like Lego-esque hair, and here there's individual strands. It looks really cool.
No, it does look like, you can tell it looks like an upgraded version of the old Clone Wars animation that they had back then. But
yeah, which I'm really excited about. I mean, he gets like a cool hallway sequence in the trailer, it looks like. I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. I'm excited to be excited about Star Wars, honestly.
Yeah. Well, you'll get to be even more excited when Mandalorian and Grogu comes out.
I hope that movie's so good, and I take back everything I ever said about it. The odds are slim.
It's not looking good.
It's not. Does anyone even know it's coming? Does it like? I've never seen so few people care about a movie. You know?
Yeah.
The trailer leaked alongside the Doomsday trailers, and literally no one even saw it because no one cared enough to look at it. Brutal.
Well, because it leaked, but nobody was looking for it and hoping it would leak, so it just like nothing happened. Yeah,
just disappeared. It's so brutal. I hope it's good. Maybe it is. I think we're getting a trailer this week at some point. I don't know why I'm laughing about that. That's not great. But I think to be fair though, I think that first trailer was like pretty bad. Like I don't think it tells you anything. It doesn't do, like it just, which could be a sign of the movie, unfortunately. But like, give us something, man. Give me something. It's like, here's Sigourney Weaver. We're doing, AT-AT getting hit again. We're doing this again. We're doing a gladiator thing. Like, what is happening? What does any of this mean? Okay. That's not on the docket. We briefly mentioned Daredevil. That trailer just dropped this morning. It's the same trailer that I saw at Comic-Con back in October, which I'm a little not disappointed. Subtle, quick flex. No, but I was hoping that there was some new stuff. But it's cool. It's cool. It's a weird trailer, I feel like. It's similar to Mandalorian and Grogu, where it just doesn't. There's like
Sigourney Weaver's there, Stinky the Hutt's there, the Coliseum.
She was in the Netflix Defenders show.
Really? There you go. Maybe she'll come back.
Maybe she will. That would be really funny. Big. But yeah, Matthew Lillard's here. We're getting what I'm most excited for. It seems like we're doing a Daredevil Bullseye team-up thing, which is so goddamn cool. That is That's awesome. Kingpin's doing a big boxing match. Jessica Jones is here. We get Foggy, which I assume is a flashback, but there's no way he's dead. I stand by that. Yeah, the new suit looks great. Is it even in the trailer? I forget. The logo goes to black.
They put a poster up of it,
Yes.
of him in like the black suit, and the red is like highlighted, and it looks really good.
It's so cool.
Really cool.
From like those set leaks we got a while back, like the suit's black, but it's like painted, so the red is just seeping through at all times, and it's like a cell shaded look, kind of. It's so goddamn cool, man. It's so sick. I love the look of it. I dare say the first good Daredevil suit we've gotten.
Whoa!
I don't like the Daredevil.
You weren't a fan of his suit in No Way Home?
And most importantly, this new one's got the double D's on it, which is maybe why it's the first good one. Finally,
they put double D's on Charlie Cox. Man, I've been waiting.
We've been waiting for it. But yeah, March 24th. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, get ready for spring.
Yeah,
Whole lot of nerd shit.
Gonna be huge. Oh yeah. Okay, really quick. This is in our miscellaneous news section, but since we're talking about nerd shit, Project Hail Mary, my most anticipated movie of the year that I absolutely cannot wait for. Started rereading the book to get ready, even though I just finished it like a month ago. But we got the official runtime, 2 hours and 36 minutes. It was originally reported to be 2 hours 46. Seems like 10 minutes got cut, which is fine. But goddamn, dude, I am so excited for this. I really can't wait. Everything Ryan Gosling did a little bit on, was it a basketball thing or something? Last week there was I think there was like a big game. I don't know what sport. No, there was a big game where they did some advertising, and one of the trailers was a little Ryan Gosling talking about Project Hail Mary thing. And this movie, I think this movie is going to be magic. I think it's really our first big movie of the year too. I mean, we have other stuff, like it's our first big blockbuster, I feel like, is fair to say. I'm trying to think. I mean, Mercy came out, obviously. We have Send Help, which I am very excited for, but I don't know if it's like a you know what I mean, blockbuster vibe.
Yeah, it's the first one that feels like the studio is really behind it and like pushing it
exactly
to be like a big thing.
Yeah, it feels like Dune 2, Sinners, like the big movie that kicks off the year.
Right. Yeah, because it feels like the last couple of years we've gotten a big movie in the early stages. Yeah, and one that kind of sticks around the whole year through, whatever you want to call it, best of the year, Oscar,
yeah, totally,
end of the year list, and it's always kind of there.
Totally, this movie's
this feels like it could be. I mean, it's Lord and Miller. They've got a pretty good track record recently.
Absolutely. The sources, I don't know where this comes from, so, take it with a grain of salt, but sources, like in screenings or insiders, whatever, have said that it's quote-unquote a masterpiece, and it's expected to stick around for awards conversations, even though that wasn't, like, originally expected.
Yeah. I think, is this, it's got the AT&T lady in it.
Squirrel Girl, yeah, Milana Vanthrope. She's in Project Hail Mary.
That's what Google is telling me here.
Oh hell yeah, that's sick.
Apparently, she plays someone named Olesya Ilyukhina.
I know, yeah.
Pronounced that correctly. Lionel Boyce is in this from The Bear.
Yes. Sandra Hüller is the best casting of all time in this, genuinely.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's reading the book, it's like, yeah.
They've also have Ken Leung from Industry, a show I've not seen, but I want to watch. But he's the guy from that GIF that you see online where he's like... Are you familiar with that?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
Oh, that's unfortunate for me then.
I'm trying to think.
Hang on. Just look up Ken Leung GIF. It'll be there. Anyway, if you're on Twitter enough, you'll see it. So I hope that he drops another banger GIF in.
I don't remember this GIF. I'm looking at it. I don't think I know this one.
Dang.
Is that possible?
I'm exposing myself as being too online, I guess.
I feel like I'm more online than you. That's why I'm like, damn. Yeah, super excited about
Well,
Project Hail Mary. Just had to get that out there quick because we
yeah.
were talking about
No,
nerd stuff.
I'm in on it as well. I mean, we've got a ton more nerd news as well. With
True.
should we do DC or Marvel first here? I guess.
I feel
Flip a
like
coin.
let's do Marvel first. Let's start with the good news. Well,
All
not
right.
that the DC stuff's all bad.
Well, there's some bad.
It's gonna be more of a discussion.
Yeah. So, Wonder Man reviews are in. It's currently. Let me just double check and see if it updated.
Smart.
But it was like the highest rated project of the current phase of Marvel.
Yeah.
It dropped from 90 whatever it's at 96 or whatever. It's now down to 89%,
Oh wow.
which still is pretty good, but
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Yahya Abdul Mateen.
Yeah.
Oh, Arian Moayed is going to be in this.
Oh yeah,
From
he's
Succession.
he's
The
Agent.
DODC.
Yeah, what's his name? Agent. Oh dang it! Back in my
No,
back in my heyday, I would know this. I've fallen off.
I just know him as the guy from No Way Home. That's like that
Yes.
tricks.
Cleary,
Ned.
Agent Cleary. He's also in Miss
Okay.
Marvel. Oh, I should know
Yeah.
that. I should know that. Damn.
Trevor Slattery's back as well. Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
Also, the one of the creators of this show is Destin Daniel Cretton. So, Marvel clearly is, keyed in on him as being one of their guys
Totally.
going forward.
Yeah.
With Wonder Man and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Totally. Shang-Chi man. But it seems like at one so stupid. At one point during the strike, this was being discussed to be a tax write-off akin to like Batgirl. So I'm really glad that didn't happen.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm really. I mean, it did have a pretty troubled production as well. I think a stuntman tragically passed away on set, so it definitely had a rough. It's not all good, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I do think it's gonna be one of those things where it's good, but no one's gonna watch it outside of like us. Like I can't imagine any normal person being like, "Oh, a new show called A Wonder Man came out." Like
Yeah.
But,
I'm not going to be able to go to my friends that are like kind of out on the MCU and be like, "You guys got to watch Wonder Man, dude.
Totally.
It's awesome."
Totally. The only way I think people are tuning in that aren't like super locked into everything Marvel is if they're like really big movie TV people, like the studio kind of audience, but I don't think people that are that locked into that are going to want to go watch the newest Disney Plus MCU show, so it's kind of a tough balancing of who we're getting here. But I'm looking forward to it. I've heard nothing but great things, and it comes out tonight at the time we're recording this. I think 9:00. I think it's 8 episodes, roughly 4-hour runtime. So yeah, I'm really excited to
8 episodes, right?
Yeah, all at once. I'm excited to lock into that later tonight. I do agree, Boo, but from what I've heard, it might be one of those that actually works better as a binge. They're very short episodes, and it's not like a traditional setup. I don't know. I've heard that the binge might help more than hurt this time around.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see tonight. But I did like also that he was going to he went to like the Fantastic Four premiere in character as Simon
Williams.
Simon Williamson or Williams? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that a bit.
Good bit. You have any crazy out there predictions before we watch the show tonight? Anything?
I think the only like crazy out there prediction that I could maybe see happening, but I don't think it would because I don't think that they would do it in Wonder Man unless they wanted to get people to watch the show, is if they have like a big Scarlet Witch tease. Because they've got some comic stuff.
There would be.
So
I was gonna say kind of similar, maybe something Vision. We have Vision Quest coming out later this year. They have a tie in the comics. The Grim Reaper might show up here. I honestly don't know, but it would be cool to get anything, even remotely Vision or Wanda related. Speaking of Wanda, according to Daniel RPK, a Scarlet Witch solo project is currently in development for the Mutant Saga post Secret Wars. Thoughts, if you believe this, first of all. And
Now, well, I think it could be true because I think that they're like Scarlet Witch is our most popular, like one of our most popular characters. So, but I don't think that that necessarily means that it's going to be an Elizabeth Olsen Scarlet Witch project. I think that they would want to start the Mutant Saga with characters that people know already. So they would be like, Scarlet Witch is here. You guys remember Scarlet Witch from the last time, but it's not Elizabeth Olsen now. It's someone else, and it's like more of like her comic, background with like Magneto and all that stuff. I think maybe.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that could definitely be possible. I would be a little sad to see Elizabeth Olsen go if that's the case, but
It's like she's already gone though.
I know, but it just seems like such a waste if we don't see her again post. I mean, if we don't see her again at all, it really feels like a waste. But post WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness, they should have given her a solo movie way before whenever this would come out, 2030. Like, she should have gotten one a while ago. I think, yeah, it could not be Elizabeth Olsen, especially because there's a rumor that they're going to introduce the X-Men version of Scarlet Witch played by a different actress in Doomsday. I hope it is Elizabeth Olsen if we get this, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's not.
I just pictured when you said that of them doing like a reveal of Scarlet Witch in Doomsday, and it like pans up and people see like the glowing red and they're like, oh my god, it's Elizabeth Olsen. Like they get excited for Scarlet Witch, and then it to be someone else. That's just setting up that actress to get like
Totally.
an insane amount, like for them to not be allowed online for like 6 months after the movie comes out.
Yeah.
At least.
I think she's got to be in Doomsday Secret Wars, even if it's just a tease at the end. I think she has to be.
Now, if they want to start off the mutant saga by doing a reverse House of M, where instead of being like no more mutants, she's like everyone's a mutant now.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know.
Why not?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Speaking of we'll see, Secret Wars may be split up into 2 parts. This is also according to Daniel RPK. I think it probably should be, just based on how much stuff we have to do here. But what I think is interesting is apparently this is based on the reception of Doomsday. How is that possible? Surely it'd be pretty underway, at least with pre-production, by December.
I think what that probably means to me is like, if people like Doomsday, we'll split it up into 2 parts and make more money. If people hate Doomsday and they're like, this sucks, we'll just rush through Secret Wars and get right to the X-Men stuff.
Yeah, but like, how can they make that decision with a year out, Like, you're gonna... You gotta have at least a script at that point. Filming would have to start quickly, if it hasn't already. I mean, Doomsday started filming early last year. Although it was supposed to come out earlier. But, I can't fathom how this would work out. But I think I'd prefer 2 parts. There's so much going on. I don't know. It does depend on how Doomsday works out, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy for like something that big of a decision to be dependent on the reception of a movie is kind of
wild,
disappointing.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it would work.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. That's they're thinking.
Definitely not. And finally, last bit of Marvel news here. Ryan Reynolds, according to The Puck, is wisely focused on developing Deadpool 4 right now. It seems like it might be some sort of team-up project. We heard a while back, I think it was a Hollywood Reporter reported that he was working on a Deadpool adjacent movie with different X-Men characters and him maybe as the lead. I think that's probably just going to be Deadpool 4. I think it's a good way to do Deadpool, to just kind of stick him with some new guys instead of doing more Deadpool solo stuff. I mean, not that I'm against that, but I like the idea of, getting him with a Gambit, getting him with a Rogue, whoever even. I think that's fun.
Yeah. I just had an idea of what they might do for the reset. Mm-hmm. What if they just make it like Deadpool kills the MCU and he just goes through and just that's it. They're like, oh, this is a whole thing, and then it ends with like the new X-Men universe or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, that's what we
It's
all
like,
thought Deadpool 3 was going to be, for sure.
right,
yeah, it would be fun
like
to
him running
see.
around just because then you can get everybody back for it and be like,
Yeah.
but then if they get everybody back, would they want to call it a Deadpool movie or would they want to call it like Avengers versus Deadpool or whatever the hell?
Yeah, that's true. And Ryan Reynolds for a while was like, Deadpool vs. Wolverine is not Deadpool 3. It's its own, like, thing. So I wonder if this would just kind of close off the trilogy as, like, a original world thing. Because I do think it sucks that we didn't see, like, a lot of the Deadpool characters in that movie. So if this is going to be, like, a closer of that original duology, I guess, then, like, sure, give us Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead and do all that stuff. But I feel like they're gonna do like a Deadpool, Spider-Man team up or a Deadpool. Like, it just seems like such a no-brainer to get. I mean, that just is stupid money. But also, it's like, does Spider-Man need a Deadpool team up? Why not do it with like a?
Yeah. Also, it's probably a headache to have to get Sony to sign off on it too.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I've always wanted it to be Deadpool and Andrew Garfield team up. I think that'd be fun. He's got the TVA thing. Make it happen.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Deadpool movies print money because everybody loves Deadpool still. So
yeah,
these are going to keep getting made because Ryan Reynolds is going to have to keep funding that soccer team in Wales. So I don't think Rob Mack is pulling equal weight there.
So funny. It's so awesome he changed his name.
I know.
That's incredible. Getting anyway, DC stuff.
Yes,
Very.
We talked a little bit about the DCU Batman and people wanting Brendan Sklenar. Well, it's got its screenwriter now. It is Christina Hodson, who wrote The Flash, has a writing credit on The Flash.
The Flash,
Birds of Prey,
Bumblebee. Very interesting choice, I think. What are your thoughts here? What was your first kind of reaction?
Well, initially I was like, why are we getting the Flash writer and director to make this movie? That seems like a terrible decision. James Gunn, what are you doing? But I can't blame Christina Hodson for writing The Flash because it came to my attention that also receiving a writing credit on The Flash is the guys that made Game Night.
Oh, wow.
So
wow.
That movie was in development hell, so you cannot blame the script. It's all Andy Muschietti's fault.
Yeah.
Stick to it, little bro. Which there was a report also that he might drop out of Brave and the Bold because Welcome to Derry did so good. So now he's too good for Batman, apparently, which is a hilarious thing for him to think.
He should focus on Welcome to Derry, I think.
Yeah, he should, and he should let Sam Raimi do Batman.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Absolutely. I mean, the guy's out here once again saying, I'd love to do a Batman movie. Give it to him. But, like, this is going to...
spamming James Gunn on... The only other guy on Threads is spamming James Gunn that Sam Raimi wants to make a Batman movie.
He had to reply. He had to say, stop spamming me. That's awesome. He was like, oh, I'm actually getting notifications from Threads. What could this be?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was confused why his Threads phone was blowing up.
Exactly.
It never does that.
Yeah, the Brave and the Bold's so interesting because I think I'd love for Sam Raimi to take over, but I don't see him as like a hired gun here, where he's just going to kind of hop in and get this character off the... Like, I want him to do his take, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, James Gunn has said that they're going to focus on letting the creatives create more than the MCU traditionally has.
True,
so.
But I don't know if that counts for everything,
Right.
Like,
I think this would be the best test of it. If you get Sam Raimi to do it, you're like, okay, yeah, you're letting people kind of put their own kind of vision on it. And if you let Andy Muschietti do it, it's, James Gunn wanted to direct this, but he was busy directing other things, so he got Andy Muschietti to direct it.
Yeah, no, totally. I don't think it's Christina Hudson's fault that the Flash was the way it is. Like, I think and I like Birds of Prey a lot. I think Bumblebee's fun. It's just so tough when you're going against the Matt Reeves Batman stuff to just kind of get like an uninspired pick, I guess. No offense to her or Andy Muschietti. It's just like
I'm higher on her writing it than I am on Andy Muschietti directing it.
I think I am too. But
because I think if you get Sam Raimi directing it, I'm in. If you get someone else writing it instead, and it's still Andy Muschietti directing it, I'm still not excited about it.
Yeah, I agree. I do think Andy Muschietti could maybe cook with a Batman movie, possibly. It depends. I mean,
like you said, it is tough because I'm always going to be comparing to the other Batman franchise going on at the same time. Like, it's one thing to be like, this Batman's not as good as Christian Bale's Batman movies or George Clooney if you're a freak or whatever.
Exactly.
But, like, there's one going on right now. So it's like, why now I have to wait an extra year because they can't come out the same year as each other, and now I've got to wait an extra year because I got to watch Brandon Sklenar in an Andy Muschietti movie from the people that brought you The Flash. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think it's just too tough to go up against. It's just, but like, are they even going to go up against them? You know, are we just going to wait until Matt Reeves is fully done? What does that mean for the universe? Like, there's just I don't think this movie's real. I don't think it's a real movie.
It's not. It's a cover-up because they're trying to hide the fact that they're going to merge the universes after the Batman Part 2.
I think you're right. At this point, just do it. Just do it.
Because, like, why not? And it's like, oh, but, you know, he doesn't want any fantastical Batman, you know, and he wants his Batman stories to be grounded. Sure. He can still do that. He doesn't, like, he chooses what to put in his movies. He doesn't have to put Man-Bat in his movie.
But he also should.
Sure, I think that he could, and it would be awesome. But if he doesn't want to, that's fine. I'm fine watching the Batman Epic Crime Saga, which is the best named saga ever.
Yeah.
Let him do his little like crime thriller stuff in his own movies, and then when he's doing like, you know, what is the team up with him and Superman called? Whatever.
World's Finest.
World's Finest. Then have the World's Finest movie, and now he's like, whoa, there's so many fantastical things.
That's what makes it fun, man.
To Gotham for some reason.
They banned metahumans in Gotham.
You don't have to do like apartheid Gotham. I don't think that needs to happen. But like, just don't have them written in there. They can exist in the universe and not be in that city for some reason.
Totally. 100%.
You don't have to have Alfred invent like a anti-metahuman like frequency that deters metahumans from moving into Gotham because there's like a high-pitched ringing that only metahumans can hear.
Exactly. Or you do like a throwaway line where it's like, oh, we got a meta today in the background of the police station. Like, it doesn't have to be that. Just because there isn't one in the movie as the main villain doesn't mean that it has to be a whole separate world. You can just like, it's like the complaint of like, why isn't, you know, Iron Man showing up in this Captain America movie when it's the end of the world? Because it's not an Iron Man movie. Like, it's just that simple. Like, it's fun to get the cinema sins as what's going on here. But who cares? Just make a movie, you know? Because it's cool.
Yeah. Because then it's like, well, you can't have any DCU Batman thing because you're like, oh, he's struggling to fight this guy. Why didn't he just call the Justice League?
Exactly. Like, which he probably should, but that's not the point.
No,
it's like the same with...
He just did a little bit more prep time.
We also got a little Supergirl TV spot kind of thing. We got our first look at Jason Momoa's Lobo. I'm interested how you feel about this one.
Yeah, so this came on during the football games last weekend.
Oh, so that's where the Project Hail Mary thing must have been too then.
Yeah, I must have missed that one because I only watched the first one and then I had my heart broken when my team lost, man.
Yeah.
Devastating. But so that came on. Also, we have to talk about the Odyssey after this DC section.
Absolutely.
Because that also had a teaser, which has an interesting little tidbit to it that people are interested in. But the Supergirl teaser came on, and I was like, oh, it's Supergirl. and then Lobo came up, and I was like, "Oh, it's Lobo! I love
Yeah.
Lobo." Shout there he is. I mean, he looks good. It's Jason Momoa as Lobo. He looks like what we thought he would look like. I feel like
He does, but
he looks like he has face paint on.
he does. I think we need the red eyes. Is my only thought here. It is. I mean, Jason Momoa is pretty much the guy looks like Lobo. Like, there's a reason he's the guy that everyone's always said should be Lobo. Looking at this though, I just see Jason Momoa in some face paint, which is not the fault of anyone. It's okay. I need to say something about this.
Uh-oh.
I don't like how this movie looks, and it's really upsetting me. I felt it with the first trailer. This specifically, though, and Twitter bitrate, whatever, it compresses it online. It's not going to look as good as it will. But I think this looks pretty bad, to be completely honest. I really am not. I'm not loving it.
Interesting. I think it is very brown.
It's very brown.
Especially on that planet with, like, the bar that she's at.
Yes.
Which it seems to be where a lot of the trailers are taking place.
Absolutely.
So hopefully they're just not showing the rest of it because that's, like, more VFX intensive. So it needs more time to cook before they put it out there. But, yeah, it's not the most visually interesting thing. But it does make the nice bright lasers pop when they point at her.
That's true. And again, I'm watching it on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, so there's an element of it. It's always going to look worse, but I don't like the color of the movie. I don't like the lighting very much. Now, let me also say, when the first Superman trailer dropped, I said very similar things, and I love that movie.
Yeah.
So they did kind of go back and color grade it differently, though. I feel like.
It wasn't as blue.
It wasn't as blue, which I think you were disappointed by, and I think
it's cowardly.
I think it's incredible. I really don't like the way it looked in those. I still don't love the way that movie looks. If we're being totally honest, I think it mostly looks good, but I don't love the.
It feels very like. I hate to do this, but it feels pretty comic booky, where they're like colors are popping. At some points. I think the visual effects at points look not great.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm not going to argue that, but I think color-wise, I like the grade that they went with.
Yeah, I like how it looks in the end product.
I feel like it accentuates the part, like the colors of his suit are the like dominant colors in the grade, and I think that looks cool.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, hell yeah, make it blue. That would be sick. Also, it's just something different than the like gray schlop we get.
Like Supergirl.
No, that's brown schlop. That's different.
It's true. Yeah, I'm super excited for this movie. I think it'll be good. I do.
Oh, super excited.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Can you believe that?
Wow, I can't. I think you're lying.
But yeah, Lobo looks fine. I'll say that. I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer here.
Yeah, one more teaser to get to. This also played. I was sitting at the table doing a puzzle in the snow. There's a commercial break, and then the Odyssey trailer started playing. So I got up. I said, "This puzzle needs to wait." Watching the trailer, and I'm like, "Is that Travis Scott? It looks just like Travis Scott." And then I'm looking on Twitter after, and I see it is Travis Scott is going to be in the Odyssey. Some people are very upset about this. I just think it's awesome. It's really funny. And he's going to be in like one scene, so it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, I don't really care. I think it's crazy that people are getting so worked up over this. I think it's funny. It's really just where I mean, Harry Styles was in Dunkirk as like a supporting role. Like it's not that big of a deal. I do think, to be completely fair, I do think when I'm watching the movie, I will be completely taken out when I see Travis Scott. Like, I think that is inevitable. Yeah, exactly. I think that's inevitably going to happen, where I'm going to be locked in, and all of a sudden I'm going to see Travis Scott talking, and I'm going to be like, yeah, what is these? But, like, who cares?
Christopher Nolan and Travis Scott do have like a partnership that's been like Tenet.
Oh, yeah?
Travis Scott wrote a song for Tenet.
Oh, interesting.
Like, he has a song on the original soundtrack for Tenet, and it was used in the trailers. It's it might be the credit song. It's like the instrumental of that track plays during the movie Tenet.
That's so interesting.
And he like, there's a thing where like Travis Scott had a music video or something that played in IMAX before Tenet, like in theaters or whatever. And Christopher Nolan wrote like a handwritten letter to Travis Scott, like, "Oh, this music video is so great. Like, keep up the great work and stuff."
Oh, that's
like,
fun.
Christopher Nolan is a Travis Scott like fan.
That's really fun.
Which is an interesting combo. But
yeah, I didn't know any of that. That does make it. I mean, not that there's any issue with it. I just think that makes it funnier, or makes it. I don't know. That's fun. I think it's a bit of fun.
Like they've worked together in the past. It's not like he just randomly is like, I want to put Travis Scott in the Odyssey as this guy announced the story of Odysseus.
Yeah, that's exactly it too. He's a guy announcing something. He's not like, he's gonna be there for a bit, and it's gonna be like, oh, there he is. That's really awesome. Funny. It's really funny. I thought it was a bit. I was so sure I was looking at a discussing fish post when I saw it on Twitter, and I kept being people go, did I just see Travis Scott in the Odyssey trailer? And I was like, what are people talking about? And then sure enough, that's him. Yeah. I can't wait for that, man.
If anybody says that sucks, fuck them, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, who cares? People get so worked up about the Odyssey specifically. It's
not historically accurate. It's a myth. It's not real.
Who cares, man?
Did you see the guy online that was like, wow, so he says, where's my dad? But dad wasn't invented till like 2,000 years later. Nobody said dad.
Awesome. I did not see that.
Like, shut up, dude. What are you talking about?
Who cares? In a just world, he'd get shoved into a locker for saying that.
Yeah. And I hate to be one of the people that's like, we need to bring back bullying. But we need to, like, beat the hell out of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What are we talking? No one said, it's a movie for people now, brother. That's why they're using words from now. It's not. Yeah, exactly.
You're meant to understand what's going on.
It's such a simple concept that, like it's not a documentary too. Like it's never been supposed to be historically accurate. It's a story, brother. What are we talking about?
It's like the most famous story ever made up. Like what? You're upset that they're talking in English also and they're not doing it in Greek? Like ancient Greek? Like, yeah, it's a movie for you to understand. Like, what are you talking about?
People are incredible. Incredible.
It's so dumb, man.
It's very funny that Travis Scott is there. It's all I really thought it was a bit at first, or I thought it was like one of those things where they like edit a trailer for like a commercial, where it's like maybe this is promoting
like
something.
A Super Bowl commercial thing.
Exactly.
They have like somebody pretend like they're in a movie.
Yeah. You see Tom Holland and John Bernthal, and then it cuts to like a very clear sound stage with a guy on a green screen kind of thing.
And it's like Danny DeVito dressed up. And then it cuts to him like looking
I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, this is catered by Jersey Mike's," and then he's not in the movie because he was busy eating his Jersey Mike's sandwich at the catering table.
Exactly, or like an SNL skit, essentially. Like that's exactly what it is. Yeah. But no, it's real and it's funny, and who cares? I can't wait for that movie, man. I mean, that's gonna be
I'm so excited.
Transcendent. I gotta see that in 70mm. It has to happen. I can't. I didn't. I missed my chance.
The time I make the trip to see a 70mm IMAX show.
If there's ever been.
Fucking impossible to get tickets to it.
Dude, I was up when the tickets dropped originally a year out. I was up, I refreshed, and they were all gone. Like, I didn't even have a chance. I thought I did everything right.
Yeah.
That's one screening, though. So hopefully when it opens, there's going to be more options.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be all day Odyssey for weeks.
God, I can't wait.
Well, actually, speaking of IMAX screens, this is kind of a smaller thing. But Doomsday, I think, is happening because Dune now officially holds the IMAX screens for that weekend.
Yeah, but we got to stop Doomsday. We got to cancel this. It can't happen, man. It can't happen. I know
it's bad for you, but for me, it's great. What a night out.
It's not even that. It's just too much. I can't watch those back to back. Imagine watching Avengers Endgame and then going into Dune 2 with no time in between.
That sounds like the best day ever. Are you kidding?
It kind of does, but that's only... I don't know. It is fun. I do think it's funny that Robert Downey Jr. moderated a Marty Supreme thing in a.
Yeah, and he's like, we came up with this name, Doomsday.
Yeah. And I think it's really funny he was wearing a Doomsday shirt while doing it and started promoting Doomsday halfway through. I do think it's fun. I like that aspect of it. I like the idea of us getting some fun marketing stuff with it, but like, maybe sometimes they do. Dune 2 did a screening that was like the Wednesday. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe there's an opportunity for us to sneak into an early screening somewhere. Then I don't mind.
Yeah.
But if not, I can't do those back to back. I just can't. It's just too much to unpack.
It is funny though, seeing people be like, if they hold and like, like asking like different people online, like, which one are you gonna watch first? And people are like, I'm gonna watch Dune 3 twice. So I don't know. I think this will be a really big test on if the MCU still has the juice or not.
I don't even think
it will.
That's
ultimately, but it's like I'm interested because Dune 2 was also like pretty big.
Huge. No, for sure. I think Doomsday. With respect to Dune, I think Doomsday does crush that opening weekend box office. Just because Dune 3 isn't as spoiler heavy. I mean, people are gonna go see what. It's just inevitable. Like the Iron Man dies thing. You don't want to get that spoiled. You're gonna be there as quick as possible. Dune 3, you might wait a day or two. But no, I think it is interesting though, because I thought if either of them would move, it would be Dune, and it seems Dune is locked.
Yeah, but now they have the IMAX screens.
Exactly.
There's no way.
Exactly. So I don't know, but I don't think Avengers misses out on the IMAX screen either, because it is an IMAX release for the year.
Like they are though. They're getting all of it.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I always thought Dune would move up to November. I think that makes the most sense in my head. Maybe Doomsday moves up a week or two, but that seems early. Dude, even
that's gonna feel pretty damn good though if you're Denis Villeneuve and you're dropping the same day as the Avengers movie and they move off your date.
That's absolutely true. That is kind of sick. Is there anyone in both of them?
Yeah.
Zendaya, maybe?
Zendaya for sure.
Well, if Tom Holland's
not for sure.
No, Zendaya I don't think would be in it.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh, yes. You're right. I knew there was somebody.
Yeah. I was like, I know there's someone, but I just
there has to
Robert
be.
Pattinson. And I was like, he's not in Avengers.
Yeah.
It's not him.
I was thinking Pattinson, Momoa, and Oscar Isaac, but only one of those guys is even in Marvel, and I don't think he's showing up. Maybe he does.
I don't think so. I really doubt it.
I mean, there's a shot. He doesn't, but there is a shot.
He should show up when they do Midnight Suns.
That's
with
true.
Blade and others.
A Werewolf by Night, my king.
R.I.P. Gone and forgotten.
No. He's gonna get a boost. He's gonna be back. Sure. Elsa Bloodstone's gonna be in Marvel Rivals. That's gonna give it a boost. Don't worry.
Sure.
Maybe Rebecca Ferguson is in Doomsday as AI lady from
from Mercy?
From Mercy.
The AI judge?
I feel like there's someone
That's
in
what
addition.
It is. Dr. Doom is on AI trial. Pretty sick.
There's got to be someone else in addition to Florence Pugh. Okay, whatever. We don't have to focus on this.
Timothy Chalamet, Harry Osborn.
Oh, that would be sick. That would be so sick.
Well, speaking of Timothy Chalamet, they're saying it might be his time to get that golden man.
Yeah.
The Oscar nominations have been announced last week. At this point, I think it's been like a full week, so... What?
Josh Brolin,
yeah. Thanos is in it.
I think that might be Secret Wars, though. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista? No, he's not in either, probably.
No, he's not going to be in Dune 3.
Sorry. I said to move on, and then I immediately thought of Josh Brolin. Anyway. Yes, Oscars. Sorry.
So, we've got our Oscar nominations here. I've got the list in front of me here. Do you want me to just read them out in order as they're listed here? Or should we start with some of the below the line stuff and work our way up?
Either way, whatever you think.
All right, I'm doing it in order. That'll be easiest.
Cool.
So, Starting off here, actor in a leading role. The nominees are Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
Yeah. Who's
Pretty
your pick
good
here?
lineup, man.
I think I know your pick. I don't even know why I'm asking that. Like, I don't.
Well, here's the thing. I think Timothy Chalamet's gonna win it, but honestly, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of maybe would pick Leo over him.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because I think he's really good in it, but I also think Leo's really good in One Battle After Another. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody nominated here is really good.
Yeah,
So
totally.
like, no matter what, I'll be like, sure, I'm fine with that. I mean, I haven't seen The Secret Agent yet, but from what I've heard,
I didn't even know that this is how I felt until the Oscars got announced. But I'm hoping for Michael B. Jordan here. I know he's not gonna win, but I think
he could.
He could, and he is so.
The Academy really loves Sinners.
Exactly.
So I can see it.
I am kind of hoping he ends up winning here. I mean, if I like Timothy, like I think his story is really great of being an Oscar winner at his age, and he's clearly, wanted it forever.
Yeah,
but
be the second youngest.
Yeah,
male
it's
winner.
sick. But I'm rooting for Michael B. Jordan. I've decided, and then probably Timothy, and then I guess DiCaprio. But I still have to see both Blue Moon and The Secret Agent.
I'm fine with like anyone winning this. I think Timothy will win it. That would be my prediction.
I think I agree.
As of now, I'm not locking it in yet. But also, I think it would be cool if Leo got his second, and then Timothy Chalamet won for Dune 3.
That would be cool.
Make that happen.
I do think it would be
I think he should have won last year for
Yeah.
Dune 2, but he got nominated for the wrong movie. I
Agree.
assume on accident.
Agree. I do think it would be pretty funny. I mean, not for him, but if he's just nominated every year and someone just always wins. Like I think it'd be a funny
He's
world
the
where
new
like yeah, exactly. 10 years from now he's just losing his goddamn mind because he keeps doing these great roles and he's just not winning. Like I think that's kind of a funny bit even though it would suck for him.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Timmy's going to take it ultimately.
I agree.
And then this is, I think, probably had one of my favorite surprises in it. Actor in a supporting role, Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, and Delroy Lindo for Sinners.
Delroy
I am
Lindo.
so happy that Delroy Lindo, emerging artist, got in.
100%.
He's really on the up and up.
I
He's only just getting started in this, and it's awesome to see, a young up and comer get nominated this early.
Yeah, and on his second movie too. I mean, The Five
Yeah.
Bloods, and then his second movie, Sinners, is just incredible.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Oh, it's so brutal. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, I was very happy to see Delroy Lindo nominated.
I
thought he was incredible in Sinners. I thought he had no chance of getting nominated, which sucked.
Yeah.
But then he got in, and it's awesome. He's the only one actor to get nominated this year that missed out on Critics' Choice, Golden Globe, SAG Award, BAFTA. He didn't get nominated in anything else but the Oscar.
Totally.
Which is sick.
It's really sick. I texted you that morning. I was like, I'm still holding out hope for Delroy Lindo to sneak in here, and then it happened, and I was over the moon. I've wanted it. I mean, it's talked to death at this point, but that scene of him in the car talking about his friend getting lynched, and it slowly turns from the pain of that story to music is just one of the most incredible scenes in what's already an incredible movie. I am so happy he got in here, man. I really am. I hope he ends up winning. I don't think he will, but I do think One Battle After Another does get the vote split. We kind of saw that with the Golden Globes. Yeah. So I'm really interested to see, because like you said, the Academy seems to love Sinners. And yeah, I mean, I would love Sean Penn to get in here. I mean, he's in here. I think he's so goddamn good in that movie. So he'd probably be my other pick, but I'm hoping for Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, I'm also hoping for Delroy Lindo. I'm hoping that, the one battle split is enough and Delroy Lindo's able to get it. I mean, you heard it when they did the announcement, live stream. everybody in the audience went nuts
Yeah.
anytime Sinners got announced for anything. It always got the loudest applause.
Totally.
I mean, it was a super popular movie. Like, this is not just like it's not just like I mean, it's definitely not your normal like Academy movie or whatever, but it's so like people loved this movie.
Yeah,
Like, real
it's
people, not just people that are on like, have a Letterboxd account and watch like 300 movies a year.
It's so great to see that. Just a movie that brings everyone together, People that maybe only saw it this whole year. That's the one movie they watched and they loved it. And people that, like you said, watch 300 movies a year. It's just nice when it's like, whenever the Oscars come around, like general audiences are like, I haven't heard of any of these movies. Like, it's such like a common bit to be like, what are these? Where's Superman?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, do you think Andrew Garfield at all regrets dropping out of Frankenstein for After the Hunt after seeing Jacob Elordi? I don't even think he dropped out
because I think
I don't think
that he would have been able to. I think if it was Andrew Garfield, I love Andrew Garfield. I think he's great. He's a great actor. I would have hated Frankenstein so much more. I think Jacob Elordi is really good in it, and he was probably like the best part of that movie to me. A movie I didn't really enjoy.
Yeah.
And if it was like, it's just tough to imagine. I mean, obviously I don't know, but I think Andrew Garfield as Frankenstein's monster would have made me be like, I don't know. It's tough to picture it though now with Jacob Elordi. I think also he just works because he's so freakishly tall and gangly that it's like, yeah, this guy does look like kind of like a freak.
Yeah. I think good on him for being Oscar nominated. How old is he? He's like young 30s, low 30s.
He's young, yeah. I wanted to say 28, but that can't be right.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
I was thinking.
I feel like that might be wrong though, because it's like every young actor now is like 35.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like it used to be like a young actor or whatever was like early 20s, and now they're just not allowed to do that. And I wonder if that's because there's less like TV shows, like cable TV shows that have like 20 episodes where they can go in and get experience and work for a while as like a teenager or early 20s and break out later. Now they got to wait longer to break out.
Yeah, definitely. Good on them.
Anyway, picking Delroy Lindo.
Let's go. Oh, I'd be so happy.
Now here is, I think, one of the biggest disappointments to me with actress in a leading role. We've got Jessie Buckley for Hamlet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Renata Reinsve for Sentimental Value, Emma Stone for Begonia, and Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue.
And you're very disappointed that Cynthia Erivo did not get nominated in this.
Yeah, well, she sung a song. Nobody else sung a song. Well, Kate Hudson did, actually, so she's the only one that deserves it. Yeah, no, it should be Chase Infinity instead of Kate Hudson. Sorry, I haven't seen Song Sung Blue, so I can't definitively say that.
Yeah,
but it's a Neil Diamond tribute band biopic. How good could she have been?
I gotta see it. Really? I really gotta see it.
I'm gonna see it, but like Chase Infinity is so good in that movie. The movie's like on her shoulders, and she's like, it's her first movie role, her second ever acting job.
Yeah, I do. How do you feel about them putting her up for lead instead of supporting? You think that changed what she? But I think she would have made it in for supporting, I guess is what I'm...
I don't think so. I mean, supporting is tough this year. I mean, maybe she would have got in over Elle Fanning, but...
Oh, well.
I don't know. It's tough. I think she probably would have, but I think she was kind of a leading performance. I mean, the movie's kind of centered around her, so...
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I like that they tried to get her in there. I think that she should have got in there, but... whatever.
Emma Stone, now the most Oscar-nominated actress, I believe.
Yeah.
7?
Some great bald representation again.
Hell yeah, that's true.
People are loving the bald Emma Stone Begonia smile gif on Twitter as well.
The world is finally turning around.
Yeah. It's big. It's a huge. Big moment in time.
It is.
Yeah, Jessie Buckley's winning this, though, I think.
Yeah. I would like Rose Byrne. Honestly,
That would be cool. I like Rose
But-
Byrne, but
Jessie Buckley. I still have to see Hamnet. It's not on anything. Did you know that? I'm trying to watch it.
yeah. It
Trying
was
to watch it.
playing at Cinemark recently, actually.
Was
it just
it
got
really?
to Cinemark by us, yeah.
Oh,
It might
shit.
still be there.
Okay, well, maybe that changes things.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing AMC's doing like a big re-release too. I think for a lot of these.
But AMC's re-release, I don't know if they're doing well, I think eventually they will do a re-release of all the Best Picture noms, but
It's like 24
they have like
hours.
their big like stream thing. Or not stream thing, yeah, like marathon thing, where it's like one day they play half them and then they play the other half the next day.
Yeah,
Which
would be really funny after I've watched nothing all year to bang out like 7 in a day.
that'd be sick.
It would be kind of fun. I'll look into it when that happens because that could be kind of fun.
Hell yeah. So now, actress in a supporting role. We've got Elle Fanning and Inga Ibsdottir Lilius for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Wunmi Musaku for Sinners, and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. This is a great lineup as well.
It really is.
It's all actual supporting roles.
I was
There's
gonna-
no category fraud. No Zoe Saldana this year, who's the lead of the movie and went in as supporting for some reason.
Yeah, this is a really great lineup. I mean, I was really glad to see Wunmi Musaku get in. Another one I wasn't expecting. Was she up for any of the other award stuff?
I think she got into some like BAFTA stuff. And
Oh,
some-
okay.
Well, actually, I don't know. BAFTAs came out just today.
Gotcha.
But she was in Critics
Okay.
beforehand and stuff like that.
Cool.
So she'd been in a couple precursors, but not all of them.
Yeah, I'm so glad she got in. She is so great in that movie. And, I mean, yeah, this is a really great lineup. Amy Madigan, I mean, if you told me when I saw Weapons for the first time that she would be, like, not only nominated, but kind of one of the picks of, like, best shot to win, I feel like,
Yeah.
I'd be shocked. But, I mean, she's great in that movie. And I think a lot of people don't give her the credit she deserves for that role. I think a lot of people focus too much on the, like, campy, you know, when you see Gladys out and she's got the wig, whereas I think some of her best moments in that movie are when it's just her and I think Alex in that house and she's got no wig on. She's bald. She's bald. And she's
Bad
just
bald representation.
That's
though.
true. That's true. And she's just threatening and it's such a great performance. And yeah, I'm happy she got in there. I don't know who I want to win this one, honestly. I need to see Sentimental Value. Still $20 to rent. $20. At this point, I might just have to bite the bullet, though. I mean, it's getting crazy that I haven't seen it.
Or you just gotta wait till the Best Picture run.
That's true. I got to see when that is.
But I think I want either Tiana Taylor or Inga Ibsdottir Lilius to win. I think they're both so good, and it's like supporting. I think, and they're two very different performances. Like Tiana Taylor is like so, like kind of there when she's there that when she's gone you feel her absence.
Totally.
Whereas Inga Ibsdottir Lilius in Sentimental Value is kind of just like always kind of there, but her presence isn't really known until like the end. I mean, her presence is felt obviously throughout, but it's kind of like towards the end you're like, oh wow, damn, it kind of hits you all at once at the end there. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, damn, dude. The AMC Oscars is March 7th and March 14th, in case you were wondering. They do 5 each day.
What day of the week is that?
I think Sundays for both of them. Leading up to Oscars
big.
on the 22nd, maybe?
The Oscars are the 15th.
Oh, shoot. Oh, so it's Saturday. It's 2 Saturdays. 12-hour, 30-minute total run.
Hell yeah.
I like...
Do they have like pauses in between the movie? Where you
They
can
have
eat?
5-minute breaks.
Oh my god.
Okay, they have 2 short breaks, which are 5 minutes, and then in the middle, they do 1 long break, which is 25 minutes. And then...
Okay.
God
I
damn,
might
dude.
look into that and just skip Frankenstein again when they play it and
Frankenstein's the last one,
get
so
food or something.
you'd be good.
So I can go home early. Nice.
God, it's a lot. The thought of watching
It is.
one battle after another in the middle, too, that just seems weird.
Oh, anger though.
Yeah, no, yeah. Might have to do
Well,
it.
that and Sinners, I think, is back in or was back in theaters this past weekend.
Oh yes,
to celebrate the nominations and everything.
yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
but yeah. Now moving on, animated feature film. Did you say who you picked for supporting role? You said Woomi.
I honestly don't know. I think based on these, yeah, I guess so. It does feel like I'm going pretty heavy Sinners, but Amy Madigan. I'll go Amy Madigan.
Oh, okay. All right. Switching it up on us. So, an animated feature film. This might be one of the easiest ones to predict.
In the history of the Oscars.
Elio. Oh, wait. Actually, sorry. Before we move on to that, actress in a supporting role. Some people were upset Ariana Grande wasn't nominated. Elle Fanning deserved it over Ariana Grande. I'll say that. She's great in sentimental value. Also, fuck Charlie Puth, man. I hate that guy. He's my enemy now.
Why? What did he do?
Well, he tweeted out. He was like, how did Ariana Grande not win? I haven't seen any of the other movies, though. But what she did in Wicked for Good is so good. What are you talking about? You haven't seen anything. How can you comment
That is
on
pretty
it?
wild. That is pretty wild.
The song sucked.
I do think Ariana Grande. I mean, I was saying a couple months ago she was going to win, and she didn't even get nominated.
Yeah.
Same with Brendan Fraser, which is tough. But I think she's really good in that movie, but I don't know who you'd take out of this. Pretty much, if there was a sixth slot, I think I'd give it to her. But I do think she's really good. I think her performance is better than Cynthia Erivo's Chance has lead. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think she has more.
She had a better chance, but Wicked got fully blanked. They didn't get any nominations.
No original song is awesome.
It's good. It's good because the song sucked. Yeah. Also, I had an idea of something we could do. We could do like alternate Oscars where we have to pick a list of nominations and winners of movies that weren't nominated in that category.
I like that a lot.
So
maybe
we can do that closer
to
a fun bit. Oscars time.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. All right. Put that in the docket. Put it on the calendar.
Yeah. I'm making a note as we speak. Our real calendar that we've always had.
That didn't just get invented right now. Animated feature film. Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. This is K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't even
Absolutely. I do.
There's much to it.
I mean, I kind of was expecting this snub. I think it's crazy Chainsaw Man didn't get in here. I think everyone kind of knew. I think there's a bit of a history there. But Chainsaw Man or Demon Slayer
had a bigger chance.
Neither of them getting in and Elio getting in is such just a Pixar bias, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, half the people that vote don't watch any of the movies, so they probably just were like,
it's tough.
That's Pixar, so it's probably good.
And it's tough when you have a two movies based on a show, like that does...
Yeah.
That is tougher for people to kind of lock into. But I think Chainsaw Man as a movie, I mean, I don't think you watched the show. I think it works as a standalone thing. Yeah. It's a little weird, but I think it works.
I think both of them kind of work as standalone things because Demon Slayer, half that movie is flashbacks explaining what's going on. Because I would meet a new character and be like, who's this guy? What's his deal? And then they're like flashing back to this guy and his deal. I was like, all right, sweet.
I would swap out Elio and Zootopia 2 and put those two in there, I think. And
Zootopia 2 is pretty good.
Zootopia 2 is awesome, don't get me wrong. But I definitely swap out Elio. I think Zootopia 2 is great, but, I mean, I didn't even see Demon Slayer, so it is crazy for me to swap that out for a movie I didn't see. But
yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I think also a surprising that Elio got in over something like Neja 2. Which is like the biggest movie ever. I thought maybe that had a chance of sneaking in.
Oh, man, I didn't even think of that. That's so true. Damn, dude. I mean, this is also just me being me, but I would have loved to see The Day the Earth Blew Up sneak in there. But I don't think...
that would have been a big sneak in there.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever happening.
Now we've got animated short film. Butterfly, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Retirement Plan, and The Three Sisters. I've not seen any of these, so I don't really have any ideas. I'm going to try and get to when they play all of the shorts.
Definitely.
At the movies. So I wasn't able to do it last year, and it's tough to find all of the shorts. I think some of these are on YouTube, so I might be able to get to some
That's
of them.
cool.
But
I'm going Butterfly. I also haven't seen any of them, but based on the vibes,
I'll go Retirement Plan. No, Girl Who Cried Pearls.
Oh, those were the other two I was thinking about.
Wow. I've got some intuition here, maybe.
I guess so.
Now, new category here, casting award. We've got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners.
Really fun that we have a new category, I gotta say.
Yeah. It's tough to predict which way they'll go because I really don't know if I fully know how it'll work. I think I'm gonna go with Marty Supreme though, because the casting for that, like, they're literally pulling people off the street.
Yeah, it is a very
fill out the ensemble
specific type of casting that I think would work for the award. I'm going Sinners, and the reason I'm going Sinners is because I don't think Sinners is gonna win a ton, and I think this is kind of a good. I don't want to say consolation because that sounds insane because it got nominated for plenty and I hope it wins a lot. But I feel like this is a good one to give it a win. I think it's a good first. Like the idea of Sinners being the first ever casting win in like 50 years. Like that's just exciting to look back on.
Yeah.
But that's based on pure vibes.
Also, I like they were like, it'd be nice to give them something here, but you've predicted them to win 3 or 4 awards now.
Well, that's what I want.
Right.
But yeah, I like Miles Caton. That's crazy. That guy's incredible.
He is.
Him alone.
I'm very excited to see him perform because I hope they do the thing where they have all the songs played. They can skip the Diane Warren one. We don't need it.
Give me Golden.
I don't know. I like when they do that. Seeing Golden performed live and I Lied to You live will be fun.
Even like Jack O'Connell, like he wasn't. I mean, he has been acting for a while, but he wasn't like huge pre Sinners.
Yeah.
I'm all in on Sinners.
Got Lee Jun Lee from Babylon.
Oh well, yeah.
It's a great cast. Cinematography: Frankenstein, boo. Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. I would pick Train Dreams in this one. That movie is gorgeous.
I still have to see that, shockingly. But as of right now, I would go Sinners. But
I would love a Sinners win also.
From what I've seen of Train Dreams, I feel like after I watch that, my opinion could be swayed easily. If I ever watch another movie again for the rest of my life, I'll let you know. But
I think you have to watch Train. I think you would really like Train Dreams. It feels like a movie you would love.
I was gonna say, from what I've seen about it, it does seem like it's like kind of right up my alley of what I love in a movie.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight will be the night. Maybe Wonder Man's tonight.
Ooh. Before Wonder Man, you gotta
pre-Wonder Man.
Get devastated and then watch Wonder Man. So I'm going Train Dreams on cinematography. I'm fine with basically anyone but Frankenstein winning this. Honestly.
Yeah, Frankenstein does have that digital sheen, so I get that.
Yeah. Which, I mean, there's like a lot of cool like practical like production design and costuming and stuff, but it just doesn't look that good. So I don't think the cinematography should be rewarded for that. Anyway, that's like Wicked 1 getting a cinematography nomination.
Yeah.
Which I don't think happened, but
maybe
costume design. Sinners, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Shocked to see Avatar: Fire and Ash in here. I saw a thing though; they do make the costumes. Like I thought it was just Spider. That's the only reason, but they do they do cook up the costumes. So fair enough.
Yeah, I mean they had to design the Varang fit. Also, it's costume design, so it's like they're just designing it and have to be.
That's true.
Making it.
Well, then it should be K-pop Demon Hunters.
Dang.
If
that would have been really interesting if it got in.
That would be.
I'm going. I don't even know. Marty Supreme?
I'm going
Sinners?
Frankenstein.
Oh, actually, yeah, Frankenstein is a good call.
I think it'll.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I think Frankenstein will do very well with the. You know.
below the line.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was thinking Under
Yeah.
the Way, but I knew that wasn't right, so I was hoping you would swoop in and save me.
Next up for directing, we've got Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, aged interestingly,
Yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. This is PTA, I think.
It totally is. I would honestly go Coogler. Shockingly, I know, based on everything
Yeah.
I've said so far. But it's PTA for sure. Although Joachim Trier, I would kind of like to see him win because it was really messed up when he thought he was going to win at the Golden Globes because he was like, hey, I don't know how to pronounce this name, and his face, and that made me upset. So
him and Jafar Panahi both were like, oh my god. And then they're like, what the fuck was that for? Judd Apatow?
After
like,
talking for an hour.
Judd. Documentary feature film. The Alabama Solution, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through Rocks, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor. I've only seen The Perfect Neighbor, so I guess I'll go with that one. I've got to get to all these docs.
Yeah.
Usually, the documentary category, when I was trying to watch all the Oscar movies last year, that's usually like some of the roughest stuff to get through. Because it's like, rough stuff can happen in like train dreams and stuff like that. That's like devastating, but it's like, it's fake. It's made up.
Yeah.
This is like real stuff, and it's like, damn. It's like, it gets pretty rough. Perfect Neighbor was pretty rough to sit through.
I'm kind of dreading that from what I heard from you.
It's a rough sit. I'll say that, but I think it's very good at what it kind of sets out to do, though. I think I don't know, just showing all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have a prediction for this that you're gonna fire out based off the names?
No.
Okay. Well, this one you definitely won't. Documentary short film. All the Empty Rooms, Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud.
I'll go The Perfect Neighbor, actually, because that's one I've heard of.
Oh.
I'm scared to pick one in case one's like really good or one's like evil or something, but I do know The Perfect Neighbor is.
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, All the Empty Rooms, Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, Children No More, We Are and Gone, The Devil is Busy, Perfectly a Strangeness. Documentary short film there.
I know which one.
Haven't heard of any of these. I'll go with Children No More.
I'm all in on Armed Only with a Camera. I actually just put $1,000 down on Kalshi for it. So.
Oh, sweet. Let me check my Polymark out. If they changed. Now we've got film editing. F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
This one's tough. I mean, I feel like F1 is kind of the most, you know? Like, I feel like that's my immediate thought. But...
yeah, and I feel like they do kind of reward the most editing.
Yeah. I mean, it's very... like, comparing these five, F1's the first one that comes to mind for me. But... yeah, I guess I'll go F1.
I'm going to give it to Marty Supreme, I think. Just because, why not? I think the editing in that is good. It keeps it nice and frantic the whole time. So.
True.
Well, I'll chuck them one. International feature film. We've got The Secret Agent from Brazil. It Was Just an Accident from France. Sentimental Value from Norway. Sarat from Spain. And The Voice of Hind Rajab from Tunisia. I know what everyone's thinking. You forgot to say No Other Choice from South Korea. No, the Oscars forgot about that, I guess.
Turns out
he just hates Park Chan-wook.
Turns out there was other choices.
Yeah, 5 other choices.
Brutal.
So, I haven't seen Sarat, It Was Just an Accident, or The Secret Agent because they didn't want to put those in movie theaters near us yet. So,
I feel like Sentimental Value's got this.
Yeah, I think The Secret Agent could pull it off as well,
True.
because it's also up for. But Sentimental Value is nominated for so much stuff
Yeah.
that I feel like it might be Sentimental Value.
I've heard It Was Just an Accident is like incredible. I do want
Yeah,
to see that.
I've
I
heard
th-
that and The Secret Agent are both like really good.
I think
I wish
that
I
one
could watch
is on demand now. It Was Just an Accident, like
it. Oh,
digitally.
okay. I'll have to look into that then. Next, we've got live action short film Butcher Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, Jane Austen's period drama The Singers, two people exchanging saliva. I'm
What's
going to
your
go with Jane Austen's period drama.
I'm going A Friend of Dorothy.
All right. Did you put that in on Call Sheet or Polymarket? Or?
I put my life savings
Okay.
in on Polymarket.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's a fiscally responsible thing to do. And
I cashed out my 401k to put it on.
Nice. Okay, so you're set for life. Makeup and hairstyling. We've got Frankenstein, Kokuo Ho. It's Japanese, so I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Kokuho. Stick with that.
Sounds
Sinners,
right.
The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. Which Ugly Stepsister, being an Oscar-nominated movie, is really cool.
That is. Did you see it?
I haven't yet, but it's
Cool.
on Shudder, so I'm gonna be checking it out.
I'm glad
soon.
that there's at least one movie here that I've seen that you haven't in this whole list. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the stuff in that, it is really cool that that's an Oscar-nominated movie. I mean, they do really great stuff with the like prosthetics and everything. The Smashing Machine does also do really cool stuff. I don't know, man. Frankenstein, obvious. I guess Frankenstein seems like the winner
I think,
here.
yeah, I'm gonna give it to Frankenstein because I think it also does the most
Exactly.
with the makeup and hairstyling, the whole Jacob Elordi creature look. So
I agree.
I think it's gonna take it. Next up, we've got music original score,
Easy.
Sinners, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Frankenstein, and Begonia sneaking in there. One of the biggest snubs is Marty Supreme's score. I don't
Yeah.
know how this isn't nominated. That score is incredible.
It is wild.
But whatever. I think the Begonia getting in is pretty fun. The
I do love
sequence
that
where he's
score.
riding his bike and the score just swells is great. But yeah, this is Sinners all day.
100%.
You can't stop Ludwig.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is probably the one that I feel most confident that Sinners will win. Like, no doubt.
Yeah. I'll be shocked if they give it to like One Battle instead of it, but never know. Music original song. We've got Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless. Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners, Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi, movie I don't think anyone's heard of, and then Train Dreams from Train Dreams. I hate to be like the guy that's like, I've never heard of this movie, but I like to think I'm pretty like kind of tapped in on like movies and what's coming out and what people are talking about. I have never heard an inkling of anything about this movie, and
Me
it's
neither.
now Oscar nominated. Now I've got to try and figure out how to find it to watch it. I looked on the like Oscars death race like subreddit, and people were like, "Where am I meant to watch this movie?" I'm not even sure if this is a real movie because I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, it's wild to just truly never hear of it outside of like the documentary or like short film stuff. Like just
Right.
not even in passing. Well,
Yeah.
Not one Twitter post with 4 images from the movie. That's crazy.
It's nuts. And like Diane Warren getting nominated, I'm like, that lady's nominated every year. Can
Yeah.
they give her the award so they can stop
So
nominating
she can,
her?
yeah.
But they can't do it this year because it's going to be Golden.
Yeah, go. This is the easiest one of the night, I'm sure.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I Lied to You is so good.
It is.
Oh,
It is, but I think, yeah, no, Gold. I wish it was What It Sounds Like. Honestly, I don't even think Golden's the best song in the movie, but it's great, and
it's their most popular one, so that's
yeah,
why
it's
they're
so
sticking
damn
with it.
catchy.
Best Picture. So this is, I guess, just an I don't know how they organize this, but
Yeah,
Best
right?
Picture now. Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably one battle
Team.
after another. But I'd go
Yeah.
Sinners.
I think Sinners could have a shot. People really like it. We'll see.
Yeah,
But I'm going to go with One Battle After Another.
yeah,
I
so
think.
fair. Can you imagine an
It's-
F1 win
so-
here?
That would be nuts. I can't believe F1 got in.
It's
That's
wild.
crazy.
It's wild. I do think it's fun. I think it's fun it got in there.
Yeah, I think everybody was so upset. They're like, "Oh, this is the Oscar villain this year. It's F1 for getting in." My Oscar villain is Frankenstein. I think that
Damn.
movie's nominated for so many awards, and I really didn't like it. I feel like if you watched it, I feel like you would like it though.
Yeah, I think so. If I
You
watched
think I'm
anything.
crazy for hating it.
Yeah, I think we'll get there in the next week or two. We'll have that little
Okay.
arc.
Good. I'm excited to get a text from you, like randomly, sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks, where you're like, "You're so wrong about Frankenstein," and then I open Letterboxd and see 5 stars from you with
Yeah.
a heart. Production design. We've got Speak of the Devil, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. I'm giving this to Marty Supreme.
I'm thinking
I mean, it's probably going to go to Frankenstein.
Yeah. I would go one battle, I think, here.
Mm,
I just
interesting.
thinking about it. I don't know. I can't describe why. But I'm just thinking about the sequences, and I feel like I'd go...
Oh, I'm not going Marty Supreme. I'm going Sinners, I think.
Yeah, that's
I think that
fair.
production design is pretty sick.
It is really great.
Like the whole town that they built and the barn and everything.
Oh,
that they're
that's
at.
true. Yeah.
So,
I'm going one battle still.
all right. Now we've got sound, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Seurat.
I think F1 gets this one.
I think so too.
Sounds a weird
I
one.
think F1, One Battle maybe has a chance with the tracking devices that are making noise the whole time.
That's true.
It kind of bleeds into the score, but I think it's going to be F1 because it's like the loudest.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of what they usually do for sound. Apart from what was the movie? Zone of Interest was a good sound win a couple years ago.
Yeah, sound's always an interesting one. I never know exactly what the... Like, I know it's sound is what decides it, but it's always like, what part of it? You know, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Well, it used to be 2. It used to be sound design and sound mixing.
Yeah,
And
that's
they just
interesting.
said, it's 1 now. So we'll see. Visual effects here, also known as the Avatar
I was going to
Awards.
say.
We've got Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Sinners, The Lost Bus, and Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oscar-nominated film, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Just ridiculous, man. So bad.
So brutal.
I didn't even think the VFX were that good in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I
pretty
guess the
good.
final guy is good, but
Yeah.
like the like scene where they're like looking out and it's like, oh, we're in a field and there's dinosaurs. The dinosaurs look not that good,
Ooh, interesting.
I think, personally.
Fair. I mean, yeah, this is the Avatar Award. They don't even need... They should just rename it at this point.
Yeah.
Can you
This is
imagine
when they
if
can
it
give
doesn't?
that out on the red carpet.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
give it to F1.
They get it.
If F1 takes visual effects and sound, look out.
Damn. Could you imagine?
Look out. Now we've got writing, adapted screenplay. We've got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams. This is a easy One Battle After Another win, I think.
100%. I can't even...
I mean...
Yeah, it's not even... Like, none of these are even, like... I think it has a shot of winning it.
Yeah. Ugh. It'll be nice to see PTA get a trilogy of Oscars,
Oh
maybe,
hell yeah,
with screenplay, directing, and picture.
that is
That'd be
sick.
cool. Now we've got writing for original screenplay. Our last category here, we've got Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
You
I'm
know,
gonna give it to Sinners.
I'm gonna.
I think this would be really cool to have Sinners win and have Ryan Coogler be able to go up and give a speech.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think Sinners. For some reason, my vibe is telling me it was just an accident, but I think Sinners. I think it should be Sinners, and I think it will be.
Hell yeah! So that's the total list of Oscar nominees this year. I think it's a pretty fun year overall. I mean, there's only a couple big misses to me with No Other Choice in at least. I think No Other Choice should be in editing and international, but at least
Totally.
international or one of them.
Yeah. I forget
Yeah.
what it was.
Jason
I
Finley.
saw. I think it was the 2022 Oscars, and I saw a picture of all of the like best picture nominations or whatever. What a rough year! Like this year is so stacked. Just looking
Yeah,
back,
this year is awesome.
years. Best like here the best picture 2022. It's the winner was Coda, but the nominee. I'll just read all of them. Coda, Belfast, Dune, good. Drive My Car, good. King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, West Side Story, and Don't Look Up. And there's some movies I love there, but for the most part, it's like, what are we doing? Whereas this one, I feel like every movie there is like kind of a banger.
Yeah. I mean, even like the next year, I'm looking at 2021, and Best Picture is like, what do we got here? We've got Nomadland, which won, The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, Trial of the Chicago 7. I mean, there's some good movies in there, but
Bless you.
sorry. There's some good movies in there, but this year it's just so stacked, I think.
Totally. It's a great year, man. It really. And I remember talking when this podcast first started about how shitty the year was, because it was rough for like the first half of the year, maybe a little more.
The back half is so backloaded, but also I think this year there was a lot more international, and I think the Oscars in general are just getting more international. So I think with that, it's like more movies that we, previously wouldn't. Not that in 2021 or 2022 we were totally unable to see international movies, but I think the Oscars themselves are more open to, putting international movies in categories other than international movie.
Absolutely. Which is good. It's fun.
It's good. But yeah, I think that's it, I guess, for the Oscar nominees. So we'll have 2 episodes this week for you on a catch up.
I still can't get over that. Yep. Hope you enjoyed watching the 28 Years Later episode yesterday.
Yep.
Now, fuck, man. Brutal. They might even both go up today.
A little doubleheader. That's all right.
But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out.
Like more.
Sorry about last week. Bit of a yap session this week.
Yeah.
Which is incredible because there wasn't a movie to talk about. But, I mean, we could just yap. It's fun, man.
Yeah. Next week we've got Send Help from
Send
Sam
Help,
Raimi.
yeah. And Wonder Man, I guess. We'll do a bit of a Wonder
Man. Yeah.
And
that because I should be able to bang that out in a day. So
yeah, I'm hoping to finish that up tonight. And
we got some Tears of the Kingdom updates.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's true. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be. I mean,
Wednesday's chapter 3.
Hell yeah! Next week I doubt it would be even close to ready, but next couple weeks maybe in-person episode coming back. Slowly but surely, it should be interesting to see if we can get that going.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry about last week's episode, our accidental break. And we'll see you next week for Send Help and Wonder Man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Adios.